Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So I'm here to do Roxy's weekly challenge. I believe this is week 25 and we're doing 3-piece clusters, I think is what she called them. So I'll tell you a bit about what I've got on my desk. So I've decided to make mine for my Secret Garden lap book that I'm currently making. So yes, expect a little bit of a sneak peek at the end of this video. So I've just pulled out a bunch of green things. So I've started with the focal images, just little things that I don't really know how to use other than in clusters. So I've got a bunch of these bits and bobs from my stash. And then I've got a bunch of the smaller images that I've fussy cut from the Secret Garden book. I do have a flip through on my YouTube channel for this book. So I've just got a bunch of those. I've got this from a magazine. It's actually a Beatrix Potter image of the, I think, are they called Squirrel, Nutkin Squirrel story? So I've got that. I might be able to use that. That's from the Secret Garden books, and that's from a different book, but again, it's green. Lots of green stuff. So I started with those, and then based on that, when I realised that I was going green, I decided to get out some pieces that might work with that. So I've got a bit of Edith Holden. So these are all my like patterned papers. So I raided my scrap box just for some green and floral-ish type things. So I've got those from the scrap box. I've got some doilies. I've got some book text, music sheet type stuff. And I've also got some of this. This is, I pulled these off of vintage book spines. So it's really like beautiful papery texture type stuff. I like to use those as well. So that's what I've got to play with. So I'm just going to reorganise myself. So I want these different piles so I know what I'm reaching for, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll do that. And I've got my glue magazine next to me, and I'll attempt to work myself around this little patch here. Hopefully this will work okay for you. All right, let me just, I'm gonna light the candle today. So this is for anyone who needs a little bit of light and positivity in your day. So we've got the candle on so it can be nice and relaxed. I hope you can just about see it there. And yeah, I've got my glue stick. So yeah, let's just dive in and see what we can do. So yeah, I'm just going to go one at a time, I think. And I basically want to match up the image with, you know, something that would work neutral wise. And then from there, I guess, for this one, I think because we've got the tree down the sort of side there, I'd quite like to use a piece of this. So I'm wondering whether to do something like that. So yeah, the idea is to make clusters, obviously. Where's my ruler? Here it is. Let me just move that out of the way. There we go. Yes, the idea is to make these little clustery type things. So I think I'll stick the pieces down first, and then I will tear around it. Now for this, I am not going to, how do I want it? Yeah, I'm not going to be sticking these onto any substrates today like Rachel did in her video, because these are actually for a specific project, my Secret Garden lap book. So what I'm thinking is I don't want to stick them down until I know where they're going. So I'm just going to make the clusters, and yeah, hopefully I like them enough for the lap book, but yeah, I'm sure I will. Because originally I was going to come on and just make, you know, random clusters, but then when I started looking around for focal images that I could use, and I had a bunch of these things from the books, I just thought, well, actually it makes sense for me to use that. Right, need to make sure I don't use the art glitter glue for everything. I am using the glue stick. I always neglect the glue stick. I don't know why, but I do. I think because you get in a sticky mess with it. But I'm going to try today to use this. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've made clusters in this kind of way, so I'm just going to sort of see how it goes and take it from there really. So I do want to just tear there. I can use that in another piece. And then I suppose I should probably think about tearing some of this down so it doesn't look so neat. But yeah, the good things about these challenges is that, you know, it gets you trying different ways of doing things and different things in themselves. And sometimes it just gets you making the things that you know you need to make. Like at some point I was going to have to sit down and start making some clustery type pieces. Yeah, and it just gets you doing it, doesn't it? Right, so there, that is my first one. Obviously it doesn't look like much now, but I can always add more to it. Especially when I come to use it and I know where it's going. Now the idea was to use 3 things, but we can add more if we want to add more, can't we? I was just wondering about this doily, because it looks a bit too neat. Yeah, I think I might add a bit of doily in there. So I'm going to use the collage, and I'm just going to shove it on the back of here and then take it from there. And as I say, once I actually know exactly where these are going, they can be further decorated, you know, adding words and labels and whatnot. But I'm not going to do that today because where I don't know where they will be, I don't want to, yeah, I just want to save that for where I know, when I want to use them. And then I think I might just tear a bit down here. I know that takes away the doily part of it, but I wasn't liking how it was looking. But yeah, I think that's more what I want. Basically just the lace part of the doily. And then I still feel like it probably wants more, but because I don't know where they're going, it's a bit tricky. So I'm just going to kind of just go with it, and hopefully I like them when I'm finished. Okay, so let's go with this one. So we can maybe do that. I'm hoping I'm in the right place. I do feel like I need to bring you down a bit. Hopefully that's a bit better. I did feel like you were a little bit high up there. Right, let's get some music sheet. And of course, when I saw what the challenge was for this week, I thought, how perfect is that? We've been doing all this scrap busting, and then the challenge was, well, yeah, essentially it was then scrap busting. So this one I will need to put something on because we've got enjoy your day there. So I do want to do something with that. Right, let's just give that this weird edge. It's one of those things, is Rachel made this look so easy. I suppose it is. I mean, you know, it's fine, isn't it? I mean, I'll just do that. And I'm not inking anything today. I'm taking inspiration from Rachel, who I don't think inks at all. I haven't seen her ink anything, so I don't think she uses ink. I'm going to have that come over a bit, I think, like that. And I can always ink around the whole thing. And I've inked around the individual pieces, but I'm going to use the art glitter for this just because it's a piece of card. But yeah, in terms of the individual layers, I'm not going to ink them. I don't think you need to for these. And I kind of like that it's just going to, oops, blend in a bit. And I'm going to try very hard to try it Rachel's way, which is to use 3 things. I will just ink around that though. I suppose I do have to ink, don't I? I'm an inker, so I'm an inker. There we go. Okay, And then that one I will want to cover that with a label or something, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'll sort that out at the end, otherwise I'll get too bogged down with that. Right, if we can just use this little bit, because I'm going to try very hard to not put things back in the scrap box. So this is going to be a little diddy one, which is going to be so super cute. What could I partner it with? So this came from a music sheet. It was like a music cover, and I just love this gorgeous green colour, and it's got all these leaves on it. So I wonder whether, oh yes, let's do that. Right, I'm going to try and keep myself in a nice little neat neat pile here. Right, that was like, I had that like that, I liked that there, yes, nice. What was I doing with this? Oh, like that. So we go that way. Yeah, I think, okay, right, I've worked it out. Don't think. That's it. That is the answer. Do not think, and just do. And it will, you'll like it. You'll like the result if you just go for it. Which is probably the same for most things in this craft, to be honest, is as soon as you start overthinking, that's it, isn't it? You just go into this little like spiral where nothing seems to look right. And yet if you just go for it, it works out. That's the only trouble with the glue stick, is I never know, I always end up gluing too much. But I suppose it will dry. Can always go in with extra glue where it needs it, but yeah. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, do not think about it, just do. So I'm just going to put these somewhere else, because where I'm clearly adding too much glue to them, I'm going to put them upside down somewhere else, so I don't end up, you know, yeah, gluing them to whatever I've got on my desk. Right, let's find something. Just wondering whether to just use something plain for this one, because this one's already got some like music text and stuff, so do something with this nice, this was actually the back of this, but I like the back of it, the cream colour. Gets it used, doesn't it? I wonder if I could, oh yeah, let's maybe do that. Make this one smaller, put that there, and then don't want to cover up too much of those nice leaves. What did I say about overthinking? I'm doing it, aren't I? Right, let's try it this way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just do it, Justine. Just stick it down. Right, there we go. Let's try that. These are fun, don't get me wrong. I'm having a really fun time right now. I like being challenged as well. I just hope it's not frustrating to watch. But yeah, I think it's one of those things is, yeah, don't overthink it and just do. And you can always add more to it if you don't like how it's turned out, isn't it? But yeah, I think if you just go for it, then it does work out better. I might add a little bit of stenciling to that that cream. But again, all those little finer details I'll do at the end, because sometimes you do just need to sit on things for a moment before you sort of, yeah. Oh, I got this little dormouse. Okay, what are we going to do with you? So, again, I'm trying not to overthink. That could be interesting. This is one of these French papers that I got recently. I do have a little haul video. What would he go with? Don't know whether to bring in some brown with him. No, not quite. A bit of green. Yeah, maybe. Kind of like that. Actually, that kind of looks cool, doesn't it? So let's I'm going to try it from the top down this time, and I'm going to see how this goes. So if we go like that. Oh, I think this might be a little bit easier, she says. And then we want to glue this whole piece as well. I still end up with glue everywhere. So yeah, I haven't done the challenge for a little while because when I came to do week 20, sorry, there's a loud car outside. Okay, I just have to leave that one to dry for a bit because it wants to curl up with the glue in strange places. But yeah, I mean, like I said, and once you add labels and words and stuff, I think it will change them like quite a bit actually. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, I haven't done the challenge for a bit because I came on to do week 20 and it was to make those journal covers, which I enjoyed doing. But then I realised that, you know, I wasn't ready to start a new project, a new journal. And, you know, it was 3 weeks of doing that. So I thought, oh, I don't really want to be working on this when, you know, I still have a lot of things on the unfinished pile. And, you know, being me, when I start a project, I have to give it my absolute all. So I just felt like it wasn't really right for me. And then I think the week after that was, or the 2 weeks after that was to make an ephemera holder using a using a book cover. And I don't need one because my ephemera is in little drawers that I have on my desk and I want to keep it that way. So that's why I haven't done the challenge for a bit, because I always told myself if I was going to do challenges, then I didn't want to just make things because it's in the challenge. Like, it had to make sense for, you know, what I wanted to learn and what I wanted to make and all that. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that because you might be wondering, well, you know, you haven't done this challenge in a while, so you know, it wasn't that I had given up on it. Basically, it's just that yeah, I needed to wait until it was the right thing for me. And then of course I saw the clusters and thought, well, perfect, because it's ephemera, which I want to make and learn ephemera. And then yeah, that was basically it. It was because it was ephemera. Okay, so that's that one. I don't know whether to tear this side down a little bit more. Sorry, I was just moving the camera because I think my thing's gone a bit funny. I'm going to leave it, and I can always tear them down, you know, once I've looked at them for a bit, can't I? So yeah, so basically for this part, because I'm making them for something specific, you know, a specific project, I am just going to make the clusters. So just a whole bunch of them. I think I got out about 12 bases. And yeah. And yeah, I'm just going to make those, but I will show you at the end where they could potentially go. You know, we could maybe have a look at that together. So that will be a little bit of a sneak peek as to what the lap book currently looks like. I have done 2 videos of that. So there will come a time when, you know, I want to do another video, but I feel like I want a little bit of something there. I did get out this, didn't I? Maybe I could use that here, just to I don't know now. I do feel like I want something up there, but maybe if I move that there. No, I did prefer that down there. Yeah, it's just because like I've got a bit missing. I won't use that though. I'll just use I'm just looking around as to what I could put in there. I could just do some book text maybe. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done clusters, so I feel a little bit like I've forgotten how to make them. But and I think also, you know, trying to do it the way somebody else is doing it, you know, it can throw you off a bit if it's not the way that you normally do it, because it, you know, you're essentially learning something new. The difference is that I'm doing it on video, so I can't hide. Right. I like these 3 layers together. I do not like it with that for some reason. I do like that, but it's just where it goes. It's like a right angle. So maybe I could try some of this doily. What do we think? Yeah, I think that will be better. So let's try that. Is that there, wasn't it? Okay, and then just pop some glue on the back of here. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I realised that I kind of dove straight into the video and then I've got caught up in what I'm doing. Oh, where did I have that then? So just kind of like that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, so I'm using the glue stick. Obviously, there may be times when I need to come in with extra glue in later, because the glue stick really isn't, you know, a long-term thing. And then I think I will just tear this bit off. That's it. So that doily is just in there. Still looks a bit funny though. So maybe I want some more of the doily. This one's broken a bit, isn't it? A bit crumpled. It's turning into a very funny shape. I don't know now. I'm stuck. But then equally, I'm just going to try it with, sometimes I just need to look at it with, say it was like, yeah, I think once you add in like a word and stuff, it looks different, completely different. So I'm just going to go with it and carry on. I do want to, no, I was going to say I want to tear that down a little bit, but then I would have to, yes, I think I will, right. What did I say about overthinking? There we go. It's just so easy to do, especially as like I'm a perfectionist, so I've spent my whole life being a perfectionist, and the thing with junk journals is it's taught me so much about things not having to be perfect. Oh, that's better. There we go, sorted. But it's, you know, it is still a learning curve, definitely. Right, I might as well. I'm really enjoying using this. So let's carry on using that, me as well. I feel like I'm doing them very similar each time. I don't think that's a bad thing though, is it? Yeah, that's a nice one. You know, because then I suppose they all go together, but I don't know, maybe I'm doing something different each time. I don't really know. I can't really pay attention to what I'm doing. Because, yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of going with it, I suppose. Trying to, anyway. Okay. Yeah, I do think they work better when you just, you know, put the papers down with a bit less thought. A bit less glue would be nice too, Justine. Definitely not au fait with the glue stick, because I'm definitely putting glue everywhere that I shouldn't be, and I'm running out of space as to where to keep these things. There we go. Right, oh, we've got the squirrels. Oh, maybe I could pair it with, this is some, you know, colours wise, that goes quite nice. So, just gonna tear down here, get rid of that border. Okay. And for this, I think I want to go with maybe some of that, or, oh, I know, this would be nice, being a Beatrix Potter image. I don't know why, I'm thinking because of the writing, you know, this cursive writing, for some reason made me think of think of Beatrix Potter. Maybe because she would have written her books in, you know, by hand, I guess. I don't know. I suppose that's she did. Keep stuttering. Right, let's just give this a torn edge and come along the bottom. And then don't need as much there. I feel like these clusters are turning out to be quite big ones, but I think that is how Rachel was doing it. You know, they did, I do feel like they did turn out quite big, her ones. Yeah, I think that would be just fine, wouldn't it? Right, so I'm gonna try and attempt to get glue. I still get it in the wrong place. Where I'm turning it upside down. Whatever. It will dry. It will dry. So the day I'm filming this is a Saturday, and I don't think you'll see this until the Wednesday. So the day that I'm filming is the Saturday, and we are going glamping on Monday. So just for 2 nights with our doggy. So by the time you see this, it will be the Wednesday, and I think we'll probably be making our way home, I imagine, on that day. But yeah, I hope that we have a nice time. Be nice to get away with my favouriteest gentleman. There we are. Okay. I think I'll just come along here just to give that a torn edge. That's better. It's still straight, but at least it's a torn straight. And then I think I'll probably do the same down here too. Oops. That's it. I hope I'm doing okay for time. I haven't really been looking. I think I've been about half an hour-ish. You know, I'm probably gonna bring all these out at the end. So I've only got 2 left, so I might as well keep going. I'll come to the flowers last, I think, because I've been doing a lot of green today, so I think I will stick with that. And thinking to have this green on both sides, like that. something. Pulling in to me, sorry. And then we're going to want some book text. I think I've also got some music sheet. No, I think I want this book text. I think it's got a nice cream colour. That's what I'm thinking. So I hope you like my clusters. And I hope you're looking forward to Rachel's, well, the challenge, if you have been doing it. I think that would be, it's because I don't want to put this back in my scrap box, which is why I'm trying to use it. Essentially I'm just joining it back on itself, which is fine. I mean, that's absolutely fine. So I think if I just get the pieces glued down, and then I'll just you know, tear it down to the size that I want it to be, and that'll be easiest. So yeah, sorry if I haven't been terribly chatty. For some reason that has taken me a little bit more concentration today than what I was expecting. But you know, that's the case when you're learning new things and trying new things. I mean, I've made clusters before, but I don't make them terribly often, actually. Do I? Where am I putting that? I want to move it down. Okay. Right, where's my ruler? Let's come along here. And that's already quite torn. I think so. I've got a bit of a gap there, but then equally once we add, you know, a word or a number or something, I think that will change it. I don't know if this one's too wide. You know, for what I'm going to use it for, because obviously I've gone landscape. So I think it might be best to come down here. Just a bit. Oops. I'm just dropping all the paper on myself. And then I'm just going to take that knobbly bit off. Oop. And carefully tearing. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a better size. Okay, that's that one. So yeah, they are really simple when you actually just go with it and don't overthink it too much. So I'm thinking to use the rest of this nice text for these pretty flowers. Yeah. And then maybe we could match this with some nice Edith Holden somehow. I think also your pieces need to be, you know, the right kind of size for what you're using them for as well. I mean, that looks okay, but oh, got the book sticking to me. I've got a bigger piece here, but this is what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do something like that, I think. Yeah, I think so. And then I'll just tear around the whole thing again. Sorry, I'm just gesticulating wildly with my hands then. Let's get some glue on here. It was kind of like that, wasn't it? But yeah, it's been interesting to try a new way of doing clusters, and it's been really good to, you know, scrap bust, because that's been very much my focus this month, as most of you know, to get a lot of scrap westing done. So yeah, it was perfect timing for you know, the challenge. So both Sayonara scraps and Roxy's weekly challenge in one. Now I have done something with my glue lid. Oh, here it is. It was underneath my my little rubbish pile. Right, let's get rid of that glue page. Right, where's my ruler? Here it is. I just want to give that a torn edge. Lovely. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to get on that other side, but that's fine. So yeah, I will need to come in. Oh, it's a loud dog. Little yappy thing. Right, let's move the glue book out of the way. So I now want to have, actually, and I'm going to move my scraps out of the way. So I'll do that. So I'm just going to bring them in so we can have a little look at what they look like. I've got to find them all now. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with them. Yeah, definitely. I've got all of them done. Hopefully you can see them all. I'm running out of space on my desk. I'm just kind of getting them all out in front of me so I can just sort of see that they go together, and also have a look as to where I might want to change things or add things. So that's those. Nice little mask making session, that. So yeah, as I say, we're going to want to cover that Enjoy Your Day. So I think I'll do that straight away because I know I definitely want to do it. I do think I want to add some stencil into that, so we'll do that in a minute as well. That one I'm going to say is finished. This one is going to want more, but until I know where it's going, I'm going to wait for that. So we'll put those in finished-ish. Same as that one. Again, it's going to want like a word or a label, but I want to wait until I know where it's going. So yeah, most of these are pretty much in that category, I think. Yeah, these were fun to do. Easy. Once you, you know, don't think about it. So yeah, I think most of these fall into the wanting to wait pile. I actually quite like that one now. I wasn't sure when I first made it, but I like that lace bit down there. Okay, so let's put those there. Yeah, I do think this is going to want something, but I don't know where it's going. So yeah, we'll wait for those. So I'll just quickly get these done, and then I'll let you go. But I will, as promised, show you. I'm just going to see if I can find something just to cover up that Enjoy Your Day. I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, you know, a label, sciencey type label, really. Oh, that's nice. Let's go with that. That was easy. I thought I was going to have to click pause and look for a label because sometimes I do take a while, but that was fine. So we can put that in. So yeah, essentially this is what I will do with the clusters once I know where they're going is, you know, we'll add butterflies or words or labels. So expect them to pop up again when I'm working on the lap book, which there is a sneak peek coming, I promise. I'll get into it. So we'll do that, and I'm thinking I might also add a little something to this one with the stenciling maybe. As I say, I don't know where it's going, but it's one of those things that sometimes you just want to, you know, yeah, maybe. Equally, I'm thinking I'm just going to have a look at my numbers because I do like to pair numbers with pieces like this. If I've got something, I still need to cut out numbers. I've been a bit, you know, neglectful really. That's kind of cute. I prefer that. Yeah, I prefer that. and then we can still add a word to it if we want. So just a bit of stenciling then, may as well. I'm going to do it very lightly. So I'm just going to see if I've got anything on the brush actually. Oh, I did. Oh, I didn't need to press as hard. I said lightly, but it didn't come out light, but that's fine. Right, let's see if we still like this then. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. And then a word. We've got a flower. It's not really a blossom, is it? Let me see what I've got. Okay, I've got the word botanical. Let's pop this number down. This is a Tim Holtz number, I believe. So we had that about there. And this one, if I glue it halfway. God, everyone's loud with their cars today. I suppose it is a Saturday in fairness. Normally I film during the week, so people are at work, so it's a bit quieter. So I'm sorry about my weekend videos being a bit noisy, but so yeah, that's the type of thing that I'm aiming for when I come to complete the rest of them, just with, you know, a little something on them. So that's that. I'm just going to pop those to one side for now, and just keep out the ones that actually use the Secret Garden images. Now I'm just going to pop this down because I don't want to pop this in glue. This is your sneak peek. This is the lap book I've been making on video. I'll try not to show you too much because then you won't watch the videos. But you know, sneak peek. So anyway, I've got these envelope flip outs, and I just wanted to sort of see, because in my head I had it that, you know, this could decorate, you know, yeah, I mean some of them are going to want tearing down, which is fine. I knew that they wouldn't be the exact size that I need because obviously I've just made them randomly, but you see what I mean? It just wants a little bit torn off, and then that could very easily decorate these envelopes. You know, with the images. So yeah, and then, you know, from there I can then build around it, add more to it, and add the you know, the numbers and the labels and the words and whatever else I want to add. So yeah, I think these are going to work really nicely. I'm glad that I used this pretty leafy kind of a pattern. And then anything that doesn't go on these little flip outs, they can be used to decorate, you know, pockets and journal cards and things like that, you know. So yeah, I think those are going to work really well. So I'm glad that I decided to do them in the Secret Garden theme. So sneak peek. So those videos are coming in July, so you don't have to wait very long for them, but I just want to get, you know, another one filmed, and then those will go out. So yeah, in July. I'm thinking I'll probably start showing them the first, well, I was thinking Fridays and Saturdays of July is what the lap book will be. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, expect really the first Friday of July will be the first video. So I hope you're excited and I hope you've enjoyed seeing these little clusters come together. Yeah, once I got out of my head and just got on with it, they've come together quite well, I think. They go together, they all look like they're sort of as part of the same set, so that's what I wanted. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing those come together, and I hope that you will check out Rachel's challenge. Hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I will link her channel below. I'm doing that for all of the challenge videos, of course. And yeah, hopefully next week it's another ephemera one, so I can come back and do another Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Thanks for keeping me company. Really enjoyed making those. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.